am the one who encourages you to audit them. How's everybody hanging? How many people got denied today their access to public records? How many? How many people got delayed and denied access to public records yesterday? How many people got delayed and denied access to public records the day before yesterday? How many people will get delayed and denied access to public records tomorrow? Well, in every issue, there's a solution. For every issue, there's a solution. Are you getting delayed and denied access to public records? Well, there's a solution. Put money in YouTube pocket. Alrighty. Just waiting for a few people to get in here. Single file line, single file line. Hey, Puerto Rico, long time no see. Want to give you guys a quick story too about a public body that I visited. Turned into a complete shit show, man. Hey, Teresa, I sent those people that email. If that was you I was talking to in the email, I sent it out. Still waiting on a reply back from them. Yeah, I think we're requesting call logs to begin with. Right, so we're waiting on the call log. First, we want to get the call logs. Sometimes, depending on what you want to obtain, you want to instead of narrowing down and being precise about your request, sometimes it's better to get the entire catalog of a couple pages, so that way first you can clarify that what you're looking for may be within those records. Now when you do seek it, when you do see it on there, now you narrow down. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, once we get that call log, they should be all public record. We'll move forward. So we're going to be discussing the new forms that we developed. We have two kinds of forms for police FOIA requests and general public body FOIA requests. The old ones were 4 pages each because it's packed up with all irrelevant, all relevant statutes, language, and information that the government has to abide by. But what I did is I made an additional form which turns everything into a one page. I just reduced some of the language because in the end of the day, the government would still have to provide an explanation if they want to withhold any public records. So this is just an additional step forward towards that. But with the form we have here on the screen, this is the subject of encounter form. This one right here allows you to receive and obtain body-worn cameras that you are a subject of. If you do not hand this, and I repeat, if you do not hand this form to the police, next time you want to go and try to obtain body-worn camera, they're going to ask for your ID. They want to prove that you are one of the subjects of the encounter. But if you are in the field, if you are in the street, if you get pulled over, wherever you are, if you hand the officer the Freedom of Information request, that being they have a duty to forward it over, that means they will provide you with the video footage without attempting to violate your privacy. Hey, what's normal? Yeah, oh yeah, the binder is going to keep getting improved. Yep. So we have two forms. We have that one, and we have also the, well, this police. Hey, Rain, how's it going? I'm still waiting for you to drop a couple videos out there in Texas. So again, with the police freedom of information request, not only are you requesting body-worn camera, but you're requesting everything that has to do with the encounter while the police is there before you. So with that being said, with these Illinois police FOIA forms, this gives you the opportunity to, say for example, let's say a cop watcher, right? Let's say someone like Joe Cool, he's a cop watcher. Joe Cool, what he does is he goes out, he sees cops, pulling someone over or something. He's standing there peacefully recording from the sidewalk. One cop gets cocky with him and starts saying, hey, you can't film, or you gotta stand there or something. Well, now this gives Joe Cool the opportunity to serve that cop with a FOIA request. Cop feels cocky, he doesn't want to accept it. Well, he'll call his higher up. And depending on where he's at, let's say if he's in Chicago and it's a Chicago cop, well, all City of Chicago employees sign in an acknowledgement form that says they are to meet everybody's need when it comes to information regarding public information. So this is another level telling us that all government employees in the city of Chicago are to accept your FOIA request. And obviously with the FOIA Act, it says they have a duty to forward it over. What are you talking about? What's normal? What do you mean by that? And now, so yeah, this police request here, this police request is going to be calling for, one, the body cam, two, the body cam, two, the CAD, three, oath of office, and surety bond for 911 audio calls. Okay, so it's like, if there's any auditors in Illinois that are monitoring government or exercising their First Amendment right, and police approach them, and the auditor does not hand the police this FOIA form, then it's almost like a fucking you know, it's a no-go. The right thing for you to do now in Illinois or any other state that I have this type of form developed, it's just right when police come and make contact with you to hand them a FOIA form. If there's any auditors in the state of Illinois, all the way from Chicago, from up north, all the way down south to Cairo, Illinois, or to one block over from Paducah, Kentucky, all the way to East St. Louis and west, all the way west. Whenever police come and make contact with you in Illinois, you are to serve them this Freedom of Information form. You're going to get the body camera that they come and engage you with, because you are a subject of the encounter. You're going to get the call event, the person who called, their actual voice. You're going to get that. You're going to get all CAD reports and all descriptions manually written by the officer and dispatchers. You're going to get that. You're going to get the cocky officer or cocky sergeant, cocky or not. You're going to get his oath of office. You're going to get his surety bond. That's worth 2, 3 mil, 10 mil, 9. You're going to get that. So the question is, if there's auditors out there, why would they still be moving like this is 2015 without doing this? Like, why would auditors be moving like this is, conducting themselves like this is 2024 or 2023? No. If you are an auditor right now, you should not have the police leave the scene without you handing them a FOIA form. Okay? This has all the language needed from the Illinois Law Enforcement Body-Worn Camera Act up to the Freedom of Information course. No, this request here, these 4 records that you're obtaining from Illinois, you know how much it's going to cost you? Zero. The way I got it written on this form, they're not going to charge you a penny for all these requests. Okay, now this is just a police form, right? And this form is great for any citizen. You don't have to be an auditor to obtain this form. You could be a citizen. If the police pull you over, you write this up. Now, with that being said, moving on to let me pull up an image of it. Give me a minute here. Let's see if I could pull that one up. Well, give me a minute here. Why is it not letting me pull that up? Let's see here. Let me see if I could get an image. I guess I got to take an image of an image. Give me a minute here. All right, give me a minute here, guys. Let me do this real quick. Give me 1 second. Alrighty, so what are we looking at here? So you guys just seen the police. You guys just seen the police body-worn camera public record FOIA request. Now we are looking at the general public body request. This applies to school districts, park districts, water departments, commissioner's office, city halls, townships, county buildings, county departments. This applies to every department in government at all levels of government in the state of Illinois, which we could develop one of these for other states as well. Now you see how nice and beautiful I made this form look. You see the little squares and rectangles around and whatnot. The font that I used. Well, let's focus on what we're actually requesting and what I need each and every auditor and citizens to hand over to the government, because these are the most important records that we're going to need. First of all, we're going to need a roster of employees. It's so fucking silly now. Excuse my English, it's not French. It's so silly that there's still auditors, I'm not saying no names, that go into a government and they just ask for first names and last names of employees. First name, last name, and salary. That's useless. That's useless. We don't need first name and last name. What we need when it comes to a roster is we need first name, last name, title, salary, office phone, office email, and many more. But these are the most important things. We need the government employees' title, office phone, and office email. So anytime we need to get a hold, if there's something shit, it's the fan. We need to get a hold of their higher ups. We can't just call the number that's on their website that they make people wait 45 minutes. You are the next caller in line. You have 14 people ahead of you. That's how they treat sheep, okay? That's how they treat peons. They don't treat us like that. We're knowledgeable. We have their public record. We have their roster. So with their roster, we don't, like I said, we don't wait in line when we call on the phone. You're the next caller. You got 37 minutes, 40 people ahead of you. We don't do that. We call the director directly. If the director's not available, we'll call the assistant director. We'll have 150 employees' phone numbers right in front of us. So that's one item. This is what we're going to need when any government employee comes in contact with the government, with a street auditor, or a citizen auditor, or just a regular citizen. That's the first request. Second request, what we're going to need, what you guys see on the screen, is their insurance policy with all coverage included. Okay, including all details. We're going to need to know what their rates are, what their payout cost is in case of a rights violation, whatever the case may be. So first, we're going to need the roster. Next, we're going to need the insurance policy. The third thing is, obviously, we're going to need job descriptions. We're going to need to know in great detail exactly what these employees are responsible for handling and doing. We're going to cross-reference that to verify, hey, did they act according to my visit? According to me holding up my camera and flexing my right, exercising my right. Number 4. This one is like a bonus here. Number 4 is copies of all records to be displayed prominently. Also an indication that I like to inspect it in person as required to by law. This one right here is going to, is really going to catch them. because a lot of agencies are failing to comply with Section 4. A lot of government offices and government agencies in the state of Illinois are concealing their purpose. They're hiding their purpose from you. They're hiding their budget from you. They're hiding many things from you. So with that being said, we're going to number 5. We're requesting the security cameras of the lobby. Anytime you're in a government facility, you want to walk out having proof of their lobby camera footage, because if there's cops circling you around or a cop throwing hand gestures behind your back, you need coverage of all that. Maybe someone comes and tries to intimidate you from the rear. You don't have that camera on your you don't have that footage on your camcorder, so now you have lobby camera footage from the government entity. So these are the 5 pieces you're going to be obtaining when you come encounter with any government employee in the state of Illinois. These are 2 new FOIA forms. They're 1 page each, okay? Made it very easy. And one of them is for police, one of them is for general government. With that being said, these are some of the most important items that we need. Okay, stop these auditors now asking for names and salaries. That's not good enough. You can't do nothing with a name and a salary. You need office phones of these employees with titles. So with that being said, I just wanted to come in here and real quick and let you guys know of these updates. Be on the lookout, because I am also releasing some brand new content. The best out there. You're not going to find no better than this stuff that I'm going to be releasing. This is some new stuff, some things that are being withheld as well. So with that being said, thank you guys all for coming in, and be on the lookout. A couple more days I will be releasing some new stuff. The one who encourages you to audit them.